I show you my stuff with DM Scotty.
Hey crafters, DM Scotty here. Welcome to the craft. Today I want to show you a piece that I'm doing for AJ's Crypt, and what I really wanted to talk about was how you can take junk from your bits box, which you should always start if you're a crafter. You should just find kind of cool odds and ends you can throw it in your bits box and then save it to make cool stuff like this. So what I really wanted to talk about was taking those bits and just making something cool out of it. So what I thought would be neat for the crypt was an infernal type machine, like an ancient machine. And so I've cobbled that together out of bits for my bits box, something cool for his crypt. I'm actually winding down with that crypt, so we'll be actually sending that to AJ pretty soon. So, all right, let's go to the table and I'll show you what I cobbled together. Hey guys, here's something I'm working on, and this is going to be an Infernal Machine. So this is going to be an AJ's Crypt, and I'm going to talk about the various parts I used to construct this. Also, it's going to be above one of these old dice boxes, so this is going to be, it's going to be sitting on this. I'm going to attach it to this, so that'll be kind of neat, and I'll show you that later. But right now, I want to talk about how I did this piece. So what I did was, for the base of this, I used some woodsies. And these, you can get all these different shapes at the craft store. And I just glued this on. And my glue of choice for this kind of stuff is Goop. This is a fantastic glue, great bond. It is kind of viscous though, and sometimes I use toothpicks to apply it because it's kind of tricky to apply straight out of this large spout. But it has a great bond. So I use that to secure the base. And then I had a old Halloween skeleton, so I broke off the legs and then glued it inside this base. Now the skeleton itself had a skull head, but you can see that this has like a mask on it, and this mask is actually from a Predator that a piece that I got. I went to a flea market and found junk, and that's a great place you can find junk toys to use for stuff. So that's what this is. This is just a Predator mask. And the back piece here is like an arm guard. So I thought that really looked neat on the back. Now you can see I also added some wire coming out, some like tubing. So I just put that in the base, glued it in the base, and then drilled a few holes in this wood base and in the skull, and then inserted it. So that gave a nice effect. I also used a few pieces from my bits box. Here's a few like dragon heads and like a chaos type thing. So I put that on the chest. I also added some of some damage to it, or some rust to it, by adding the flexible modeling paste, just like kind of dabbing that on a bit, and that gives it some like corrosion or stuff like that. I may not have rust because I'm going to paint this an unusual color, but it'll be some kind of corrosion or something on the piece. Now you can see this just kind of looks like a real mishmash of stuff. It really doesn't look too fantastic at this stage, but you know, have faith on this kind of stuff, because once you paint this is going to look freaking fantastic. Like I say, it just looks like a hodgepodge right now, but when we paint it, it's going to look great because it'll give it all a uniform color and everything. So let me go paint this, and then I'll show you how it comes out. Hey guys, here's my finished Infernal Machine. I'll give you a better look at it. Pull it up there. See, it came out really nice. I used a metallic green, a dark metallic green on the machine itself. And I also attached the dice box to the bottom there. And you can see I did some details. I even put a figure in there, so you could have a figure inside. I washed the inside with this light green metallic, and you can see that kind of obscures the inside, but you can still see like the figure inside. So that's kind of neat. And then when you want to extract the figure, you can just pop the bottom off there. And you can see that once it's painted, those details really look good. Like, it doesn't look like the hodgepodge anymore, but it looks like one whole piece. And I did some lighter green on the eyes and the chest piece to kind of bring it out. But yeah, I think it came out really great. And that's an Infernal Machine, a great way you can take some junk from your bits box and make something cool out of it. So I'll see you next time on The Craft. Hey crafters, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of the DM's Craft. Make sure to subscribe, and I have tons of other videos, as you can see. I am the originator of the 2.5D method of crafting tiles. I also do dirt cheap terrain for the table. If all this intrigues you, make sure you check out all the videos below. Also, join my forum. We have lots of great crafters on there who give advice. I have a link above and below. And last but not least, remember, go forth and craft!